Hello, we're on to matchday number 12 now out of France for some Ligue 1 predictions. But first, let's go over what happened on matchday number 11, including a nice, juicy upset between Monaco and PSG. Monaco coming from behind to beat them, so that keeps the title race still up for grabs. Early days, of course, but PSG were quickly to start to run away with it, so we don't want that, unless you're a PSG supporter, of course. So we'll start with the matches there and see how myself and the Football Simulator got on with our picks, and then do the matchday number 12 predictions. So to kick things off, it was Bordeaux that came away with a 1-0 win against Rennes, with Ben Arthur getting the match winner. 14-6 shots for Rennes and 3-2 on target for Bordeaux. Next up was that Monaco and PSG game. 3-2 winners for Monaco, coming from 2-0 down. It was all looking like another victory for PSG quite comfortably. The first half there with Kylian Mbappe scoring 2 goals and even had a third one, but that got walled off, so denied his hat-trick, and that proved extremely costly, as in the second half, Boland managed to score 2 goals for Monaco, and then Delio got sent off for PSG in the 83rd minute, and Fabregas scored that penalty kick in the 84th minute to get the winner. 15-9 shots for Monaco and 5-4 on target as well. West 4-1 winners against St Etienne. So Honowat, Duvernay, Cardona, and also Mooney scoring the goals for West. So a nice variety of goal scores. For St Etienne, and Canaria scoring the only goal of the match. 17-10 shots for St Etienne and 5-1 on target for West. Nantes and Metz share the points in a 1-1 draw. Collio for Nantes, and then Ligue, a stoppage time penalty goal to get something out of the game. 18-11 shots for Nantes and 5-4 on target. Nimes 1-0 winners against Rennes, with the goal scorer being Wapite, 62nd minute penalty goal, and that was a crucial victory because both of these clubs are down towards the bottom of the table. 16-6 shots for Rennes and 6-5 on target. Next up, we had Lens 1-0 winners against Dijon. So Dijon, they have a tough time of it. I believe they still haven't won a match, so they need to get that sorted pretty fast. So Calamunio scored the only goal there for Lens in this match. 11-8 shots for Dijon and 4-2 on target for Lens. Next game, Montpellier and Strasbourg, 7-goal thriller, with Montpellier winning it 4-3, with Mendes, and then Delot scored 2 goals, and Labordi got the other goal. For Strasbourg, Lala and Delio both scored penalty goals, and also Jog Q scored the other one on the stroke of half time. So there was actually 6 goals scored in the first half of this match there. 21-9 shots for Montpellier and 9-5 on target. Lyon 1-0 winners against Angers. They'll be pretty angry about that result. So Kadoui got the match winner for Lyon, 78 minutes. 19-5 shots for Angers and 8-2 on target. And finally, Lille dispatched Lorient 4-0, with Yaz Izzy scoring 2 of them. Awa Joe and also David got the other goals for the Lyon outfit. 31 shots, in fact, they had for Lille. So there was a shot flying in every 3 minutes, roughly, in this match, to just the 7 shots for Lorient, and 13 of them were on target to Lorient too. So a bit fortunate Lorient to only lose 4-0, you have to say, in the end. Okay, so we got a game that's kicking off tomorrow, so I better get to it and give you my prediction for that match, and also the other matches being on Saturdays and Sunday, Monday, my time there. So we'll go for all that's what about now. But first, how did we get on last time, March? I can say I did better than the Football Simulator, but that did West, Lens, and Montpellier to win their matches, so that gives me 9 points. The big one being the Montpellier, 5 points managed to get out of this one. So they were not fancied at all to beat Strasbourg, but yet they did it. Meanwhile, for the Football Simulator, they just had Lens as the quick result for 2 points. The overall leaderboard sees the Football Simulator with a 10-point lead, but that gap is narrowing, so hopefully I can catch up. So 82.18 for the Football Simulator, 73.77 for myself, Cavan Wright in third, 30.26, and it's emergency in fourth with 15.53. So here, match day number 12. First game is the game that's on tomorrow, Lens against Nantes, so you have to be pretty fast to get involved and make this prediction. But if you're not getting the time, you can always leave predictions for the other matches where you have a few more extra days than I've given you. So we got 4 wins each and 1 draw between these two sides. Nantes with 3 wins in the past 4 games. Lens coming to us as favourites, $1.91, $3.30 for the draw, and $4 for Nantes. And then we'll look at the table to give a bit of indication of how these sides have been playing so far. Lens newly promoted, but off to a brilliant start there, and also got a couple of games in hand to actually really push right high up in the table, possibly even the UEFA League, Champions League positions they are speaking of. So 5 wins, 2 draws, and 2 defeats for themselves. So just the 9 games played, 2 wins and 2 draws in their past as well too. Meanwhile, for Nantes, they're down in 14th, 3 wins, 3 draws, and 4 defeats. Picking up 2 wins, 2 defeats in the draw past 5 games. So pretty even mid-table sort of club they are. This match here, going to go for Lens, despite their reasonably bad record against Nantes recently, to get themselves a 2-0 win in this game here. Football Simulator is going to go a 1-1 draw. Next match sees Strasbourg take on Rennes. So 5 wins for Rennes, 3 wins for Strasbourg, and Rennes was in action today in the Champions League, and fortunately they did lose because they were playing against my club Chelsea there. So a great result for us, and that says qualify for the knockout stages of the Champions League alongside Seville. So we'll just have to see who ends up getting that top spot in the next game we play. So Wednesday got 3 wins in the past 4 games against Strasbourg, 280 for Strasbourg, 310 for the draw, 240 for Rennes. On the table, Strasbourg in 19th, 2 wins with 9 defeats, losing their past 3 matches. Meanwhile for Rennes, they're down in 7th, so not too good for themselves. 5 wins, 3 draws, and 3 defeats, losing the past 2 matches, or 3 matches in the past 4 games here. But I do think they will bounce back from their loss against Chelsea with a 3-1 win. The Football Simulator is going to go with a 2-0 win for Rennes. Next match, we have Marseille taking on Nantes. 7 wins each and 6 draws. Nantes, 3 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 games. Marseille come into this as favourites at $1.91, $3.30 for the draw, and $3.60 for Nantes. Marseille in 6th, 5 wins, 3 draws, and just the 1 defeat so far this season. Meanwhile for Nantes, they were in 14th. Yeah, Nantes, playing another game there because they were a bit confused because they also playing tomorrow, but of course they play in the midweek match and also the weekend match, so how much will that affect things for them? So they're in 14th, 3 wins, 3 draws, and 4 defeats. So they've got a bit of a catch-up battle to do. 2 wins, 2 defeats in the draw past 5 games, as mentioned previously. But after they lose against Lens, I do think they'll be able to bounce back against Marseille and cause a bit of an upset, a 2-1 victory. The Football Simulator is going to go a 2-2 draw for this match here. Next game is PSG taking on Bordeaux. So we have 18 wins for PSG, 9 wins for Bordeaux with 7 draws. PSG 8 wins and 3 draws in the past 11 games. PSG at time, so as you would suspect, they are huge odds-on favourites to win this match at $1.12. Meanwhile, $7.50 for the draw and $14 for Bordeaux. So PSG, they did end up losing their last game around there, but before that, they were on a 7-game winning streak in the French Ligue 1 after getting off to a bad start to the season, of course, with those 2 defeats, and they had a few different injury crisis and the coronavirus cases going on amongst the club. But during some of that tough, hard-fought battle period, they were able to still pick up some wins there and finding form. So it's going to be a tough one to take down. Meanwhile, for Bordeaux, they're down in 12th place, 4 wins, 3 draws, and 4 defeats. 2 wins for themselves in the past 5 games. I do think PSG probably will win this game, but in terms of the odds there, I think it's just too tempting not to go for one of these upset results. So I'm going to go a 1-1 draw and hope for the best. Meanwhile, the football side, I'm going to go for a scoreline that's more likely to probably happen with PSG bouncing back in style with a 5-0 win. Next game, we have Lyon taking on Rennes. This is the worst version because you've got Rennes and you've got Reims. But Reims, they desperately need points. So 6 wins for Lyon, 4 wins for Reims, and 2 draws. Past 6 games, they've seen 2 wins each and 2 draws. Lyon big favourites here at $1.36, $4.50 for the draw, and $7 for Reims. On the table, Lyon in third, 5 wins, 5 draws, and just the 1 defeat. Meanwhile, for Reims, they're coming to this in 17th, 2 wins, 3 draws, 6 defeats. Just 1 point clear of the potential relegation spot. So 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw past 5 games. Not too bad of a form all the way down in those sort of places there. So if they keep that up there, they'll sort of slowly climb up the table. What have I gone for this game here between Lyon and Reims? I've gone for Lyon. It's going to be still tough ask against a side that's regularly plays in the Champions League competition. So they're going to go for Lyon 3 new winners. The football Simulator is going to go for Lyon 4-1 winners. Next up, we have Light taking on Montpellier. 8 wins for Montpellier, 6 wins for Light, and 6 draws. Montpellier 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 4 games. $3.10 for Light, $3.25 for the draw, and $2.10 for Montpellier. Light, they come to us in 18th in the relegation promotion playoff battle spot if they finish the season in that particular place. 2 wins, 2 draws, and 7 defeats for themselves. 3 defeats and a draw in the past 4 matches managed to win prior to that. Meanwhile, for Montpellier, they are situated all the way up in 4th place, doing some sort of business this season. 6 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats, winning their past 3 games here. So I'm going to go Montpellier to win this match, an entertaining 5-goal thriller, a 3-2 win in the end. Meanwhile, the football Simulator is going to go a 2-2 draw. Next game sees Monaco take on Nantes. We have 3 wins for Monaco, 2 wins for Nantes, and 3 draws. Nantes 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 4 games. Monaco big favourites here at $1.40. We have $4.50 for the draw and $6 for Nantes. Monaco comes to us in 5th position, 6 wins, 2 draws, and 3 defeats, managing to win their past 3 matches as well too. And meanwhile, for Nantes, they are in 15th with 3 wins, 2 draws, and 6 defeats. They did pick up a much-needed win last match. Prior to that, they have lost at least their last 4 games. Monaco big favourites here, but for whatever reason, I'm going to go for Nantes because they've got a bit of a bogey over Monaco, and maybe the win they managed to come up with last time around will help them. And Monaco was in some Champions League battle as well too this season. I believe it might be tomorrow they might be playing. I probably should have a bit more of a look. We've got Monaco playing coming up. Oh, okay. No, never mind. Scratch that. I must have missed that last time around. No European spot then last time around. It's not like then. Anywho, I've gone for Montpellier. Oh wait, no, 1-1. Gonna go for Nantes, 2-0 winners against Monaco, who are apparently not good enough to make Europe. The football Simulator is going to go Monaco 2-0 winners. Next game is Metz as they take on Brest. We've got 6 wins for Metz, 5 wins for Brest, and 4 draws. Past 6 games, 2 wins each and 2 draws. Mets are the favourites here at $2.20, $3.10 for the draw, and $3.20 for West. Okay, let's get back up the table there. See where these guys are situated. Nice and Dij. Ugh, getting my words mixed up here. So Mets and Boyce for this game here. So Mets, they win 10th, 4 wins, 4 draws, and 3 defeats. Meanwhile for Boyce in 13th position, 5 wins and 6 defeats, yet to draw a game. Winning their past 2 games. Meanwhile for Mets, 2 wins and 3 draws. I have gone for a 1-1 draw. Meanwhile, the Football Simulator is going to go for a 3-1 win for Mets. Next game sees Lens take on Angers. 3 wins for Lens, 2 wins for Angers, and 4 draws. 2 wins each in the draw in the past 5 games. Lens comes list as favourites at $2.10, $3.20 for the draw, and $3.30 for Angers. Lens in 9th position, and this will be the second match they play in just a few days' time, as they got to take on Nantes tomorrow. So they're 9th, and they could jump all the way up to 4th position, or even 3rd position, depending on the goal difference situation. That's probably going to be a bit too much. So 4th place could potentially sneak there, and then all of a sudden, after they play the other game, then they might jump all the way up to 2nd spot. And that would be absolutely mental if they're able to win those games and all the results to go in their favour and go flying high right at the top of Ligue 1 there. That would cause some shockwaves around France. But I don't think that will happen. I think that Angers will be able to win this match here. 5 wins, 1 draw, 5 defeats for themselves. Got 2 wins, 2 defeats in the draw past 5 games. So not the best, but Lens fitness-wise, that might falter in the second game they play. So I'm going to go with Angers 2-1 winners. The Football Simulator is going to go with Lens 2-0 win. Next game sees Nice take on Dijon. 6 wins for Nice, 3 wins for Dijon, and 1 draw. 2 wins each in the past 4 games. Nice comes to this as favourites at $1.83, $3.40 for the draw, and $4 for Dijon. Nice in 8th with 5 wins, 2 draws, and 3 defeats, managing to get 3 wins in the draw past 5 games. Meanwhile for Dijon, all the way down in 20th, and they're the only side in fights to yet to win a game. 4 draws as well as 7 defeats for themselves. They have got 3 draws and 2 defeats for themselves in the past 5 games here. So when are they going to get the first one of the season? I can't see it being in this game here against a good quality Nice opponent who are. So I'm going to go with Nice, a comfortable 4-1 victory. The Football Simulator is going to go with a 3-1 win for Nice. And that moves us on to our final match for matchday number 12 out of France, which is between Saint Etienne and Lille. So we have 16 wins for Lille, 8 wins for Saint Etienne, and 7 draws. Lille managing to pick up the last 3 results, being all victories in their favour. $4.50 for Saint Etienne, $3.50 for the draw, and $1.67 for Lille. Saint Etienne, they won 16th, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 7 defeats, losing at least their past 5 games. They got off to a great start to the season, but haven't they fallen hard? Meanwhile, for Lille, they up in 2nd place, 6 wins, 4 draws, and just the 1 defeat. 21 goal scores and only conceding 7, so it's all looking pretty solid up top and behind. So 2 wins, 2 draws, past 5 games for themselves, so a little bit ropey recently, but it's time to put that to an end and get back to winning ways with a 3-1 victory for Lille. Meanwhile, the Football Simulator is going to go St. Etienne 2-1 winners. So that concludes my matchday number 12 predictions for France, Ligue 1, and the Football Simulator's predictions as well too. Feel free to get involved with your own thoughts, predictions down below there, and it'd be nice to see a few extra people join us on the leaderboard standings. And yeah, just for a bit of fun, and also if you haven't topped the leaderboard at the end of the season, you get to decide on a 5-minute video idea for me to film as well too. So stay tuned for that, and we'll be back again for matchday number 13 before you know it, because time just flies, doesn't it? So thanks for watching, and we'll see you there. Cheers.